All right, everyone, this is MDB, Modified Darvas Box, coming at you on Saturday, 8/26 at 11:12 a.m. here in sunny Florida. And I wanted to do a weekend review with you guys, 100 charts in 30 minutes, and I'll try to be quick. Um, and like every Saturday morning or morning on the weekend, I haven't really looked at the charts, give my brain a good night's sleep, and this is the first impressions I make, so I haven't done any studying or anything of that. So let's get into it. First thing I want to show you is to update something here on S&P 500 earnings. So I downloaded the latest numbers here as of August 23rd. Not much change. Here's where the S&P 500 closed. This is our forecast, what we're looking at in the going forward. And one mistake I made is assuming that the recent weak market action was due to this upcoming pothole dip, where we go from 32% growth to 8% and 8%. At least that's what the forecast says. Um, but the thing which I forgot is that this new quarter, when the current quarter that we are in ends at the end of September, then all these numbers will come forward, and on October 1st, the orange bar will be here in the 8% range, and that's when we're going to see some volatility and probably some selling kick in then, because Wall Street does not act until the numbers are right in front of their face, until it's obvious. Probably in September, we see more choppiness as smart people like myself and other hedge fund managers and stuff start selling out, shorting stuff, because everybody's going to start prepping for this dip. So this is your chance to know the knowledge ahead of time, because I'm, smart and I'm telling you this for free, and you can prepare accordingly. There's no need to be a crazy bull at this moment when we're going into, a gully, a pothole, whatever you want to call it. So a dip. So use this information as, however you see fit, but that's my view and how I'm interpreting it. All right, so let's get in here and look here. I go through on my watch list 1 through 6, and start with indexes. And this is the AMZ. This is uh, MLPs, like oil and gas ones. I have some in my income fund. And look at it, it's made another box. It's steadily moving higher. The big picture, steadily moving higher. And it's all related to energy prices. These are great for generating income, for passive income. Now let's go through the charts here. Basically what I'm looking for is anything interesting, anything unusual, like big volume here or any color changes here. One thing that the charts are doing is they're setting up for new boxes, which, it might put it in like this, but they're not formed yet. It needs more time before I'm going to start drawing them. Because if I drew them like, let's say like this, something like that, well, look what happened down here. 2 new weeks, the thing just kept developing. So a lot of charts just aren't ready yet to have new boxes drawn. They're getting close. Like if this goes sideways again or up, then yes, after next week, then I will start drawing boxes on these charts. But right now, most of the charts are still developing new stuff and forming new sideways ranges. So let's go through this real quick. And again, looking for stuff that sticks out. This is the NASDAQ right here. What did it do? Coming down, boop. But look here. 3 big red volume bars down, and it pops back up on low volume. So as exciting as this week was, it was a low volume rally, in my opinion. Nothing too exciting. FFTY, growth, this is a representation of growth stocks. Blah, barf. Growth is in the toilet. Still. Rebound in gold, see right here, the box breakdown, but then it rebounded back up. And even though that's a sliver there of above average volume, it's still above average volume. So take note, gold tried to be weak and it wasn't able to. Junk bonds, 2 white bar sell signals, and then what does it do? It goes back up. Frustrating, but that tilts bearish in my opinion. What was that? IGV, oh, tech, yeah. Housing, home construction, look at that. It's beginning to flip over. Got some big red coming here. No boxes yet, nothing new, but it's pulling back. High interest rates, who's buying houses? Can anybody afford a house if you don't have all cash? I don't know. Big volume bar here on healthcare sector fund, but look at that. That's a mid-range close. That means there was probably just as many sellers as there were buyers in there. That's interesting. Buyers went for it, and the sellers were ready for them. This here is a breakout violation. Probably seen me mention this before. When I extend the top of the box like that, yeah, that's a breakdown. Not good. QQQs, look at that rebound. They tried to rip it, and instead they got sellers in there. Big volume, but it closed in the lower third. People were selling tech, not buying it. And you might be fooled by that because you think, oh, prices are green, it's so wonderful. No, man, people were selling, we're lightening up. RSP, this makes me sad because this one represents divvy stocks and value and regular America. It was so promising up here with all this green volume here. The saving grace here, low volume. Look at that. It may be pulling back, but these people in here, so far they're sticking with it. God, more signals. Look at this. This is SMH Semiconductors. Yeah, big money went into it. And what happened? They got ambushed by machine guns. This bar here is a bearish bar. If this breaks below the lows like that or right here, then look out. Look out below. So set alerts for that. That'll be for bearish alerts. Inside weak on the S&P right there. Light gray here is an inside weak. Inside. It means it's indecisive and we're looking for it. It's like a mini box. Just draw a line across the top. God, my drawing sucks. And the line across the bottom, and hopefully your lines look better than mine. Oh, to hell with it, I give up. But just leave it like that, and whichever way it breaks up, bullish, breaks down, bearish. Easy peasy. Sentiment, look at this, McClellan oscillator, hit lows and then rebounded back, but man, it don't feel like no rebound. This is probably the worst rebound I've seen. Very few stocks stuck, in my opinion. Ooh, percentage stocks above the 40-day. That's getting pretty low. The prior one is stocks above the 200-day. That's still holding up. So this tells us that, yeah, everything's been pulling back. But it's not in the zone of major buys, but it's getting there. Man, this video is going to take a while. I got to speed up. Already 10 minutes in. Ah, solar, look at that. Box breakdown. I'm short 2 solars, although they're not off to a great start because I only put them on Thursday. We'll see. Bonds. I tweeted about this. Yeah, it hit the low here, just about low here, and all the buyers climbed back in. I don't think that's going to save their asses, though. We'll see. Uranium, jeez. Uranium's going up. Commercial housing. Oh, I gotta make this bigger. Oh, about like that. Not much for indexes there. Nothing crazy. Let's go to list number 2. AAOI. Red hot, but look at this. Look at this. Tail, tail, tail. This is telling you that's the top of the range right there. In fact, 3 long of these tails means they're fighting it. Sellers are selling. I would be nervous if I was long this. This probably goes like this to come back down to the moving average. Best of luck on this one. AMR, I'm still long this one. Got a little nervous the other day, but ANET. So I bought it and was all excited about it, and it went up, and then came back down, and came down so fast, I blew it out, because the key is don't lose money. Do not lose money. Don't lose money. And if something's not working, sell it, kick it, start over again some other day. And I ended up selling it. My level was about 184, and look at this. The rebound day, it didn't even get back up to where I sold it. So this trade, it's like, did it even happen? I mean, that's where you lose like lunch money, Was up, now it's down, but I didn't lose money. Don't lose money. Oh yeah, by the way, weekly is my core view. I look at everything on weekly charts. Lovely. Inside. Potential. ELF, I'm long this one, still long. Buy, sell, because I'm an ass and I was dumb. Buy, sell, because it's, I'm not blind. Rebuy here, and now so far so good. I like this one. Google, as you can see, it's forming a sideways range. Probably box that up next week. I want to like IonQ, but I don't like these 3 red volume bars. No thanks. Too hard. NVIDIA, look at that. Got that earnings. Huge green. Everybody's buying. No, people were selling, man. Look at that. Went up. They dumped it down. Now this bar coloring is potentially bearish. Who's left to buy? So just draw something like that along the bottom. If it breaks the low of that bar, that is bearish. And that's a failed box breakout. Failure. Oh, let's put a circle on that. Actually, no, it doesn't get one. It only gets a circle if it's a successful breakout. This is not a successful breakout. All right, I got to speed this up. Almost halfway done. We got things to do today. I don't want to sit at the computer all day. Nothing going on in here. go to list 3. This is list 3 is bullish stuff that's technically doesn't have all the perfection box breakouts, but are still bullish. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing. You know, I want to mention something on this one on Bill. They had a really good earnings report, went up like this, but you know, people say, oh, valuation doesn't matter. No, it does matter. They're wrong, because this has a market cap of around $11 billion. If you match up with their sales, that's still a price to sales ratio, like I think over 10, or maybe it's at 10 times. 10 times is considered crazy. So even though this stock has really good numbers, probably a good company, the stock is just overvalued. And look how crazy overvalued it got back in the time. It's at 105 here. It was all the way up to 300 up here. That's how crazy overvalued this thing is. On the monthly chart, it's now in a box and just going sideways. It could go sideways all the way out to here until it's ready, until the numbers catch up. So that's something I want to keep my eyes on, but you know, I don't think I'd be trading it. Bros, I'm still long this barely. This is right about where I'm long. I haven't lost I believe it. I think this is a starting point, but so far this is not exciting. It gives me headaches. But we'll see what happens. If the market turns down, this one will get stopped out pretty soon. I won't let it lose more than $1. Let's put it that way. Oh yeah, here's uranium. Keep going up. Volume coming in. Right here, you got a pink bar signal. Again, the way I'll treat that is it's telling you to pay attention. We don't know what the market's deciding. Is it going to be a bullish decision or a bearish? And you see, so you draw lines across the top and bottom. Well, look, there's that bullish resolution. CCJ is a buy. If you didn't buy it at the box breakout like here or in here, that's your chance. I'm not really all that interested in uranium, but if you are, buy it. Oh, coin. Monday, I am long this one. It's still moving up. I held right, but this is an earnings bar, bearish, but it didn't break down. Instead, it's moving back up. Still in a box range, but I'm hopeful. I bought it back here in May, and I'm still long and still holding. One day at a time on that one. All right, got to speed this up. Look at this huge red volume bar. Stop selling, people. I bought some of this. I'm down a smidge in Family Trust. Hopefully it turns around. Otherwise, I'll have to sell it. Saying sold that. Ugh, I don't even want to talk about that one. Toast potential still. It's a better buy down here potentially at my moving average, but this one's disappointing. Nothing going on. All right, we're gonna whip through the remaining ones. Bearish. Airbnb, pink bar, breaks down. Yeah, that's toast. Forget about it. DKNG, pink bar, breaks down. Yeah, toast. FSLR, I'm short this one. Ooh, I gotta put a blue circle. I shorted it on Thursday. And I did some cool Livermore stuff. Check it out on Twitter with the groups. Actually, that should be red for sell. But whether or not the Livermore thing plays out and make money, I don't know. We'll see. Tesla, my one good deed. Shorted it up here, covered down here. That one worked out. And it's one of the few trades which didn't make me feel completely stupid. Apple, I'm still short Apple right here. I hated this rebound, but I realized it could happen. But I just, instead of covering like Tesla, I decided to hold it. Because I think Apple's a bad value. We'll see. Anything new here? Oh yeah, by the way, list 5 is box breakdowns and avoids. AI, box breakdown, but volume's low, but don't matter. They got earnings coming real soon. Not interested. But if you want to short something, short it. AMD. That chart, I posted this chart. It's a breakdown, box breakdown, but volume is low on both. People love AMD, so is it going to drop to 60? No. Could it drop to 95? Yeah, why not? But not something I'm interested in going after. Unless it gets worse. Broadcom. That's a bearish bar. Again, when I see one of these, you're basically looking at the lows. That's called a shooter bar. For any stratters, if you've studied the strat, this is a shooter. You got a shooter here and a shooter here. The trade on a shooter bar is to short it if it breaks the low of this bar. That's how you read charts. That's how you read the market. The market is telling you that, yeah, it's bullish, but sellers showed up. That's what it's telling you. That's how you read charts. Crocs, this one, I need to adjust the box. This one, I know people like it, but it's just not going anywhere. It's an avoid. The breakdown here, lucky for it, the big volume was in a different spot. This is still a white bar sell signal, very bearish. As you can see, it's going down, but at a much lower rate than a complete collapse. But it's an avoid. Until something changes, Crocs is an avoid. Look at this. Red, 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 red. Who's buying this? People who are wrong. That's who's buying it. All right, 7 minutes left. Let's see if we can burn through this and wrap. And so far, I've seen no real trades that I'd want to take. Nothing sticking out either on the short side or the long side. So just sticking with it. But we're only at D-Dog in list 5, so maybe there's a shorting opportunity. I don't know. Ugh. DOCN, huge white bar sell signal, and look at this, just barf downwards. Yuck. ENPH. This is one which I also shorted with FSLR again on Thursday. I keep going after this because it just looks so bad. And crazy people keep buying it on the up days. They're crazy. They belong in a mental asylum. Look at this. There's that shooter bar. This was the earnings. Just down, down, down. Who is buying this? They're just insane. And again, just like Crocs, red, 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 little green, red, 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 red. See these little greens? those are crazy people. Those are longs, like certain FinTwit gurus who go, oh, I'm going to buy it. It looks cheap. No, you're wrong. You get spanked that way. Don't lose money. Oop. ESTC, I've always liked this one, but my tech specialist, tells me why this one might be challenged, so I keep an eye on it, even though I'm probably never going to trade it. There's another GitLab. Oop, come on, TC. Big yellow bar signal, went up, then didn't really go anywhere. So let's keep an eye on it. And just as well, we did not buy any of it because it didn't do anything after this big signal. But this big green, and look, there's no red, so this is worth keeping an eye on. Watch list. Oh, here's something positive. IoT, I was skeptical of this because of the monthly view right here. What? Perfect ceiling. It did all this, or everybody on FinTwit was talking about it. Yeah, man, it's so good. No, it's not good. But it broke down, but on low volume. Futzed around here, and now look, they decided, hey, maybe this isn't so bad. Smidge of bigger volume. This actually might be a buy spot here at the low is 24.70, 25. Might be a good spot, but I'm not interested in it because of this and because of the valuation up here. But I want to keep an eye on it, so that's why it's on this list. All right, only a few minutes left. Let's wrap this. MDB, great stock, but that's a bearish box. Saving grace, volume's real low down here, but just keep an eye on it, not trading it. Microsoft, box breakdown. And look how cool this was. Shooter bar on big volume, but now it's broken down on low volume. That one's probably just going to chill for a while. Again, box breakdown, but volume was low. Net shooter bar right there. Couple of colorings. This one's just, there's just nothing there. Nothing going on at the moment. OPRA, technically, I want to draw a box, but actually it doesn't yet deserve, hasn't done anything yet to warrant drawing a box. There's that giant pink bar. Yeah, look at that violation. It told you to get out here. That's where everybody bailed. And look how it just lost support. And everybody was talking about how wonderful it was, and 20 bucks, and 23, and 19. What a value. Yeah, well, at 12, is it still a value? I don't know about that. PLTR, nothing special. All right, we got 1 minute left. Let's wrap. Qualcomm, Roblox. This is actually one you might want to short because that's a textbook box breakdown. Volume's in the right spot. This one's probably going to the teens. That one might be worth going after. Almost nothing. SMCI. When NVIDIA goes, this one goes. Upstart. Ugh. ZS. All right, last list. Oh, went over my time again. God. Anything interesting sticking out? Again, I'm looking at basically these couple of bars right here. Oh, that's interesting. That's a hammer bar on Fro oil tankers. That's bullish. In fact, this one's bullish to the point I'm writing this one down. Gonna look at that one. Above average volume. Yeah, that one's worth looking at. Fastly, gosh, that's bullish, but a hard one. Oracle, pink bar signal. What does the pink bar mean? It means pay attention. Draw little lines here across, and now we'll watch and see what kind of decisions the big boys make. Are they going to take it higher, or are they going to call it a day and drop it lower? I don't know. What's going on there? Oh, VFS. I don't really know much about this, but that's bullish right there. Oh, workday. Big volume here on workday. And look, it's getting close to the top of its box. Put that on your watch list for a bullish breakout. And that's what we got. I went 2 minutes over, but hopefully you guys got something out of this little weekend review session. Yeah, I think nothing really sticks out to me, but we'll see what happens this upcoming week. All right, have a good week and talk to you soon. Bye.